since the president and vice president have come in and started to release more of the resources to the island, just in the reporting that I received today, there has been great progress made in a very short period of time. So I'm very pleased with that, because we were concerned initially about some of the delays, but now we know that they are spending the money. I received a report today as I spoke with the governor and the housing director, and I'm pleased with what I've seen so far. Well, it was delayed because they didn't have it. When we came in, we expedited getting the resources to Puerto Rico. The money had been just held up in Washington. So now that they have it, they have started to spend it in a way that I think is appropriate. I'm going to be visiting a number of organizations and NGOs and business people, et cetera, while I'm here. And I will get a better idea at that point as I talk to people who are on the ground, as I talk to people who are responsible for the recovery resources, as I talk to just everyday people who are affected by what is happening. I'll have a better idea then. But so far, the report I've seen has been promising. The government decided we're going to send you these resources, and we didn't put a whole lot of direction. We didn't have a whole lot of conversation. We're resetting. We're going to start new. This is truly, my visit here is to reset the relationship with HUD and with the federal government to see if there are things that we can do better to make it easier to move forward. I mean, because we have in the past had lots of strings attached to resources. We're trying to make that process smoother and faster, because I do believe strongly that 4 years is a very long time to see what overall is the kind of progress that I'd like to see move much faster. And so there's an urgency to getting these resources to the people, to getting them to the end user. And that's one of the things that we've been talking about today, and something I'm looking forward to talking about over the next couple of days. I would say this. I would say that the administration is committed to being sure that we can do just, of course, the basic things. We want to make sure we take care of the electrical grid. We want to be sure that we can put people back in decent housing. We want to be sure that in public housing, which comes under our portfolio, that we have the roofs and the things that they need. So I would not say there is a risk at this point, but I do think that there is some urgency, and I think everybody needs to be aware.